Is this thing actually worth your hard-earned cash? Or are you just paying for slick marketing hype? Well, let's take a real close look at what you're actually getting before you hit that buy button. Today, we're tearing down the facts on the HDMI Media Player Black Mini 1080p Full HD Ultra.
Welcome back to Tech Verdict Central, where we give you straight-to-the-point reviews to help you shop smarter. Real quick, by the way, if you're already looking to grab this player or you just want to track its current live price while you listen along, I've already dropped the official link right down in the description and the pinned comment. Okay, let's dive right in. Is this simple little device actually worth your money? We're going to completely cut through the noise today. No fluff, no sponsored talking points, just exactly what you should expect when you pull this thing out of the box. So, the HDMI Media Player Black Mini is one of those incredibly simple, no-frills devices, and it's built for a very specific job. It acts as a compact, completely offline digital media bridge. Think of it like this. Say you've got a cabin in the woods with zero Wi-Fi, or maybe you need to loop a promo video at a trade show where the internet is notoriously spotty. This device? It's basically your lifeline. It connects your external storage directly to your TV. That means no apps to download, no monthly streaming subscriptions to pay for, and absolutely no annoying login screens to fumble through. It is built strictly for your downloaded or locally stored media files. The whole goal here is just to be the absolute easiest, most reliable bridge between those files and your living room screen, totally bypassing your internet provider. At its core, this compact little player just plugs right into your TV via HDMI, and boom! It instantly recognizes your USB drives, your external hard drives, and SD cards. It handles common video formats, yeah, even those hefty MKV files, and pushes all of it out in crisp, reliable 1080p resolution. Let's be real here for a second. Almost all of us have a massive library of ripped movies, old family home videos, or downloaded content sitting on some terabyte drive just gathering dust, because getting them to play on a modern smart TV is a massive headache. Well, this device is designed to rescue that media. It takes all of those forgotten offline files and effortlessly puts them right back on the big screen where they belong. It really breathes new life into your personal digital archives. Now, in everyday performance, devices in this specific category literally live or die by their plug-and-play simplicity. And the setup here, it's refreshingly old school, which honestly is a huge relief. Step 1, you plug the HDMI cable in your TV. Step 2, connect the power adapter. Step 3, pop in your USB drive or SD card. And Step 4, you just hit play on the remote. That's the whole shebang. There is absolutely no fuss, no complex network configurations, no endless firmware updates to wade through, and absolutely zero Bluetooth pairing required. You get to completely bypass those complicated, laggy smart TV interfaces that always want to force you into creating an account just to watch your own home videos. You literally just plug it in and it plays, period. Because of that incredibly straightforward setup, this device truly shines in some highly specific environments. For basic 1080p playback, especially when dealing with standard bit rates, these mini media players handle things super smoothly. And that makes them absolutely bulletproof in situations where internet access is either a liability, totally unreliable, or just flat out non-existent. Picture this: you're setting up a looping digital video menu for a food truck, or running an educational video in a classroom without having to fight the school's strict network firewall. Or maybe you're just reviving an older non-smart TV out in an RV. Now, the value proposition here isn't premium materials. The build quality is definitely a lightweight plastic, which is exactly what you'd expect at this budget price point. The real value is that bulletproof convenience and widespread offline compatibility.
But hold on a second. There is one specific detail about this product that could completely change your mind about buying it. We'll get to that critical point in just a second, but it is absolutely vital you understand what this device is not built to do before you make a final purchasing decision. Because if you buy this with the wrong expectations, man, you are going to be incredibly frustrated. Okay, here is the harsh truth. This is not a smart TV replacement. It is simply not a streaming device. What that means is there is zero built-in Wi-Fi on most models in this class, there is absolutely no app ecosystem, and you will definitely not find Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, or YouTube on here. If you're buying this expecting it to magically turn a basic computer monitor or an old television into a Roku or an Apple TV, you are going to be very, very disappointed. It does one thing, and it does it strictly offline. You have to provide the media files yourself.
And beyond the whole lack of internet thing, there are a few honest catches you need to consider. First off, while your general video format might be technically supported on paper, real-world final compatibility can actually vary depending on the specific, complex codecs used when those files were originally encoded. So occasionally an audio track might not play, or a video might stutter a bit if the bitrate is outrageously high. On top of that, the on-screen interface is totally functional, but it feels incredibly dated. I mean, we're talking straight out of 2010 here. And remember that lightweight plastic build we mentioned? Yeah, that extends directly to the remote control, which feels undeniably cheap in the hand. Navigating through massive media libraries with this budget remote isn't exactly going to be a smooth, lightning-fast experience. You really do have to click through your folders manually.
So, when we weigh it all out, the appeal of this device is incredibly polarized. What I like most about this is what it does right. If your goal is straightforward offline playback, the real-world performance is surprisingly solid for the size and cost. It gives you highly reliable 1080p playback and ultimate plug-and-play simplicity. You really just can't beat the convenience of popping in a flash drive and hitting play. But here's where it completely fails. It offers zero premium modern home theater features. If you are a videophile expecting razor-sharp 4K resolution, vivid HDR colors, Dolby Vision, or lightning-fast browsing through rich visual poster menus, this is simply not the right tool for the job.
Which brings us to the final, unbiased verdict. So who is this a perfect match for? Well, it's an ideal solution for users with vast offline media libraries who value total simplicity over complicated smart features. If you just want a low-cost, highly portable way to play files from a USB drive directly to a screen without ever dealing with Wi-Fi, it is a fantastic fit. But who should completely skip it? Anyone looking for a modern streaming hub or 4K and HDR enthusiasts. To reiterate, the biggest pro is that it absolutely delivers on its promise of simple, reliable offline playback, but the biggest con is the total lack of modern streaming features and a very basic, dated interface.
And that leaves us with this final, very important number, 1080p. If you want a low-cost offline media player, this device absolutely delivers on that 1080p promise. It does exactly what it says on the tin. But you have to ask yourself, does this straightforward simplicity outweigh the lack of modern streaming for your specific living room setup? That is the ultimate question you need to answer for your own media needs. If this explain helped you out, check out the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.